Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly PlayStation News Update, where I discuss the most exciting events related to Sony's consoles. Without further ado, let's get straight to the point. For the first time since 2019, PlayStation will participate in the Tokyo Game Show 2024. Unlike Sony, Xbox will skip the exhibition and hold an online broadcast instead. The show will take place from September 26th to 29, featuring Capcom, Square Enix, THQ Nordic, Ubisoft, Bandai Namco, Sega, and other publishers. It is still unknown what Sony will showcase, but it's worth noting that the PlayStation 4 Pro was introduced in September 2016. At the upcoming Tokyo Game Show, Sony will perhaps unveil the long-awaited Pro version of the PlayStation 5. Do you think Sony will release the new Pro version this year, or postpone it to 2025, tying it to major releases like GTA 6? Additionally, Hideo Kojima hinted that he will attend TGS, where the exact release date of the second Death Stranding might be announced. Furthermore, Sony has patented a new technology for creating mini-games from gameplay moments. Users can adjust a segment's difficulty, add conditions, and share their challenges with friends by recording a segment. For example, if there's a demanding boss in Elden Ring, you can set a condition to defeat it without taking damage, and the challenge will begin. If implemented, this feature will have a user-friendly interface and integration into PS Network, so users can easily create and share their challenges with friends and other players. Experts from Digital Foundry explained why the PS5, despite having less power, demonstrates better performance than the Xbox Series X. The answer is simple. It's all about optimization and a more accessible architecture for game developers. Additionally, the Xbox Series S requires significant optimization efforts, which diverts resources from the main console. This situation shows that power doesn't matter without optimization and developers who know how to work with it. Sony has also officially stated that it does not plan to stop releasing disc-based games or to abandon the disc drive in new PlayStation models. So, if you're worried about the future of physical games, you can relax. At least for the next 5-6 years, discs will continue to exist. The PlayStation 4 emulator for PC is gaining momentum and can now run not only 2D games, but also full-fledged 3D games, although with negative FPS and constant crashes. Nevertheless, progress is being made, and in a few years, PC players might get the long-awaited Bloodborne. Helldivers 2 has lost almost all its online player base and dropped out of the best-selling games chart. The problem is that the game doesn't have enough content to keep players engaged for more than a couple of weeks. The creator of Returnal, Housemarque Studios, is working on a new project for the PS5. Judging by the job listings, it will be a major Ebola action game on Unreal Engine. Details are scarce, but the studio is looking for game designers with experience creating enemies and bosses for action games. Despite mixed reviews for Returnal, I enjoyed the game. It was a fresh breath of air in the gaming market. I think their new game will surprise and delight us as well. Alana Pierce, a writer from Santa Monica Studio and former IGN journalist working on God of War, expressed dissatisfaction with the inability to pause in Elden Ring. In her opinion, From Software did not consider the needs of players with disabilities for whom a pause is essential. For example, Pierce mentioned that parents of young children need to step away from the game, and the lack of a pause feature creates difficulties for them. While a pause feature is necessary, Pierce's example can be debated. One should prioritize taking care of the child over playing the game. The absence of a pause feature shouldn't interfere with childcare. AMD veteran Renat Afragallo shared on LinkedIn that the success of the PS4 helped AMD avoid bankruptcy. making it one of the company's most successful products. Afragallo worked at the company for over 20 years and mentioned that in 2015, AMD reported a 10% revenue decline. If that trend had continued, the company would have faced bankruptcy. The successful sales of the PlayStation 4 and the high demand for the chips used in the consoles helped avert this fate. Sony's collaboration with AMD continues to this day, and new devices like the PlayStation 5 Slim, Fat, and the upcoming Pro will also be equipped with AMD chips. Last week, we discussed rumors that Sony is working on backward compatibility for PlayStation 3 games on the PS5. PlayStation's lead architect, Mark Cerny, filed a patent for testing compatibility with older software when these rumors began spreading. The next major update for the PlayStation 5 might include backward compatibility for PlayStation 3 games. Still, whether they will be playable from discs or only digitally through a PlayStation Plus subscription is unclear. The New Horizon installment in the LEGO Adventure segment will not be released on PlayStation 4 to allow developers to utilize the PlayStation 5's capabilities fully. The developers confirmed that the game would not be available on previous generation consoles to ensure the project looked as stunning as possible. As for the Switch, the creators see potential in releasing their game on this console, believing that LEGO Horizon Adventure will be perfect for families and young gamers. Bend Studio officially announced they are not working on a sequel to Days Gone. Their next game will be a completely new and unknown IP. David Jaffe, the creator of the original God of War, believes the series has reached a dead end, and that any continuation would be a failure. The PlayStation 5 exclusive Stellar Blade will get a photo mode in August this year, and by the end of 2024, a collaboration with Nier Automata is planned. Now let's move on to discounts and PS Plus updates. Until July 8th, you can play Ubisoft's The Crew 2 inches for free. The trial version has no time limit, and progress will continue to the full version. New free games have also appeared in the PlayStation Store. The arcade shooter Radical Fighters, visually reminiscent of a mix between Pac-Man and Minecraft, the Korean MMO shooter The First Descendant, and a new game from Chinese developers, The Endless Zone Zero. A demo of Capcom's action-adventure Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, is also available for free. The demo includes several levels from the final game and has no time restrictions. And don't forget, a 2-hour Dragon's Dogma 2 demo is available in the PlayStation Store. Hurry and try one of the best RPGs of 2024 before the demo is removed from the store. As for PS Plus, there aren't many new additions this week. The July Essential lineup is already available for download: Borderlands 3, Among Us, and NHL 24. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this update, please like and subscribe to stay informed about PlayStation. Your support helps us continue to provide quality content and keep the gaming community connected. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week with more news, insights, and updates.